Hey guys, welcome to Cooking the Weeds. Today we're making chicken cordon bleu. I'm going to show you how to take this classic recipe to the next level. So let's just get to it. Okay guys, chicken cordon bleu, one of my favorite recipes. Actually, this is by request from a community member. And so let's just dive into this. Let me get those out of the way. We're going to butterfly this. And the best way to do that is, if you don't already know how to do this, just going to take your knife and we're just going to cut into it 3/4 of the way, just like that, and then open it up and slice it down. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put this in a Ziploc bag and we're just going to pound it out really thin to about 1/4 of an inch. Okay guys, so we went ahead and pounded out the chicken really thin. You can see at about 1/4 of an inch. And real quick, like I mentioned, this is by request. And if there's something that you want me to make for you, drop me a comment down below. So let's start with our first layer. What I have here is a mixture of Dijon mustard, tarragon, chili powder, paprika. And we're going to just layer this right on here. Tarragon and Dijon mustard, when they go together, it is just outstanding. So we're going to layer that right on there. Okay guys, now we have that on there, we're going to hit this with some black pepper. Okay, no salt because the ham that we're going to use here is salty enough. So we're some ham on there, some Swiss cheese. Okay. And what we're going to do is now we're going to roll this up in some saran wrap. Okay, guys. So I went ahead and rolled up the chicken, and we have it on some saran wrap. And what you want to do is you want to roll this up super tight. See that? Just like that. Pull the ends as you roll it. Okay. And then tuck the sides underneath. Now you can do one of two things. You can put this in the freezer for 10 minutes or in the refrigerator for about an hour. What that's going to do is it's going to firm this up so you don't have to use toothpicks. Okay guys, so the chicken's hanging out in the ice box. Let's start with our seasoning breadcrumbs here. And this is a no egg wash. Okay? Egg wash is just bland and boring. So here's what I got right here. I got some breadcrumbs. Now we're going to add some cornmeal. Okay. Some nice diced jalapeno peppers. Parmesan cheese. And a little paprika. And we're just going to mix this right up. All right. Super flavor, super seasoning, and we'll put that aside, and then when the chicken's ready, we'll get to that. Okay guys, so the chicken's ready, and what I did was I actually put this in the freezer for about 10 minutes. And like I mentioned earlier, you can put it in the freezer or the refrigerator. And as you can see, a little wax paper here, but this firms up super nice. You don't need any toothpicks for this recipe. So like I mentioned earlier, this is a no egg wash recipe. So what we're going to do now is, what I have here is a mixture of mayonnaise, Dijon mustard, and ranch dressing. Okay, so I would say probably 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of ranch dressing, and 1 tablespoon of Dijon. And we're just going to coat this very generously. Just like that. Okay guys, so here's our breadcrumb mixture that we made up a little earlier. We're going to take our chicken, mayonnaise side down. Okay guys, so we have that in there, mayonnaise side down in our breadcrumb mixture. Now we're going to hit this side with the remaining of our mayonnaise and ranch and just coat it up really good. Okay. So now we're just going to give it a shake. Flip it over. Another shake. Get it right in there. Really good. Both sides. And now we're ready for the saute pan. Okay guys, here we go. We're going to give this a quick sear. I got my pan nice and hot. Little olive oil. And now we're just going to drop this down. Literally, a couple minutes each side. Just enough to brown it up. Okay guys, so it's been literally like 30 seconds. And we're just going to give this a flip. Just enough to brown it. Another 30 seconds, and then we're going to finish it in the oven. Okay guys, so here we go. Couple minutes, couple seconds, literally each side. Just enough to brown it up. And what we want to do now is put this on top of one of these cookie racks on a sheet pan. Because when we cook this in the oven, what's going to happen is the air is going to get underneath and keep the bottom from getting sogged out, getting all soggy. So this isn't going in the oven. 350 preheated for 20 minutes. Okay guys, now while the chicken's cooking, we're going to make a simple sauce for this. So what we're going to start with is some butter. I'm just going to melt some butter in the saute pan. We're going to add some flour. Make a little roux out of this. And we're just going to mix this up. Just like that. Okay guys, so we got our roux where we want it here. Now we're going to add a little white wine. A little Chardonnay actually. Some Parmesan cheese. Some black pepper. And some heavy cream. And we're going to stir this over a medium heat so the roux can incorporate in there until it gets a nice thickness. See that, guys? Thickens up really quick. We're going to let this cook for a couple minutes and that'll be ready. Okay guys, chicken's done. We let it cook in the oven for about 20-25 minutes. And then I pulled it out and I let it rest. Alright, so let's just cut right into this right now. And not waste any time. And open that up just like that. And then we're going to hit it with some of our sauce, just like that. There we have it. Ultimate Cordon Bleu. Guys, if you like this recipe, give me a thumbs up. And like I mentioned, if there's something that you want me to cook for you, drop me a comment down below. I really hope you guys enjoyed this recipe, and we'll catch you here next time on Cooking the Weeds. Thanks for stopping by.